We are so excited to launch Freedom Futures, a first-of-its-kind program led by the Georgia Resilience and Opportunity Fund, or the GROW Fund. The GROW Fund is a nonprofit that builds bold, evidence-based, and community-driven solutions to address poverty and narrow wealth inequality in Georgia. We know today's economy has created significant barriers to success for young people. Millennials have less wealth than their counterparts in previous generations and are actually on track to earn less than their parents. We know that Black young people face disproportionate barriers as they're grappling with a wide and persistent racial wealth divide. The average white young person begins adulthood with about $43,000 more wealth than the average Black young person. We know wealth begets wealth, and we know it's so hard to get ahead when you are starting far behind. At GROW, we think the wealth equation is actually pretty simple. It's really just a product of yesterday's wealth and today's income. So in order to build wealth, you need to be financially stable. You have to be able to meet your basic needs, and you have to have some breathing room so that you can plan for the future. You also need investable sums, which are simply just large amounts of money that are set aside for wealth building purposes. So in short, we think you need cash for today and capital for tomorrow, and that is the thesis behind Freedom Futures. Freedom Futures is a direct investment in young people. We seek to understand how putting substantial cash and capital into the hands of young people can provide financial security and can help them to build wealth. The program has two goals. The first is to improve the financial stability, the wealth, and the well-being of the young people in the program. And we're going to be doing this through the cash transfers to participants and through the financial education components of the program. The second core goal is to generate learnings relevant to youth wealth building policy proposals like baby bonds. Freedom Futures is a 4-year program, and there are 3 key components to the program. The first is a monthly income supplement. Participants will receive $500 a month over the course of the 4-year program that they can use with no strings attached in order to meet their basic needs. The second key component of Freedom Futures is an investable sum. Each participant will have access to over $20,000 that is set aside for specific wealth building purposes. The third key component of Freedom Futures is financial education, and this is really intended to help participants to make informed decisions about how they want to use the cash transfers from the program and in order to set long-term goals for their future. The first 2 years of the program are considered to be the planning period. Participants will receive the $500 a month income supplement, which they can use to meet their basic needs. Participants will also engage in financial education, set their long-term wealth building goals, and decide how they want to use the investable sum for wealth building purposes. The last 2 years of the program are considered to be the drawdown period. Participants will have access to the $500 a month income supplement, and participants can begin to draw down from that investable sum of over $20,000, which is set aside for specific wealth building purposes. Participants will also be able to continue to engage in financial education. Freedom Futures is designed to generate learnings relevant to youth wealth building policy proposals like baby bonds. There is significant momentum around these proposals, with over 2 proposals at the federal level and over 10 proposals at the state level. This program will be the first baby bonds-like program to generate learnings. It will function as an accelerated baby bonds program and will likely be the first baby bonds type program to return data, evidence, and narratives in order to add to the momentum around baby bonds. Freedom Futures is about investing directly in young people and about building a more equitable Georgia. It's about making sure that the dollars in somebody's bank account does not limit their future goals or aspirations. We hope you follow along as we plan to expand this program in the coming years.